Well, let's take verse 8 again. We are on the topic of fasting and praying, and now we are seeing combine it with Isaiah 58 fasting. So you see, it's fasting, it's praying, and then Isaiah 8:58 fasting, which God requires, verse 6 and 7. When we do that, when we go and break the yoke of bondage and we step into the need of the people and we go forward and we preach the gospel and demonstrate the power of the kingdom and see people set free, then that's what verse 8, that's the very powerful word, then. You got to underline that because everybody wants 8 and 9 to take place, but they're not doing the first part. That's why God says, then your light shall break forth like the morning, your healing shall spring forth speedily. See, people get healed. When miracles happen, it's instant, but when it's healing, it takes a while. But God says your healing process will speed up, it'll accelerate, right? Why? Because you did the first part. We must focus on the first part. Always stay in that first part. Verse 7, verse 8, verse 6 and 7, verse 6 and 7. Meditate on this chapter. It's a powerful chapter because when you understand that, there's the if and then. If you do this, it's not works-based gospel. We're not talking about works-based salvation, but we are saying that God requires there's assignments, divine assignments. Those are the burdens that you feel, right? That sense of that impression that you feel, I got to do this. So whatever it is, each person, God has assigned specific tasks. And you must complete those tasks. You must complete those assignments. And now we are at the end times assignments. These are the loose ends now. We just got to finish all the assignments that are left to be done before the return of the Lord so that you will give a good account, right? So whether it's prayerlessness, whether it's lack of fasting, whether it's lack of giving, whether it's lack of reaching out to the poor, whether it's not feeding the homeless or the hungry, right? If we have lacked in those areas, now start to fill up those buckets, right? Get into the place of overflow. Then 8 and 9 is just going to be automatic. That's what God is saying. Then your light shall break forth like the morning, your healing shall spring forth speedily, and your righteousness shall go before you. The glory of the Lord shall be your rear guard. God's glory is going to be backing you up from behind, right? Verse 9. Then you shall call. When will you call? After you have accomplished the tasks and the assignments God has put upon you, right? Specific, targeted. God is always accurate in his ways of doing things in our lives. So you know exactly what is pending, what you're procrastinating, why you're dragging your feet. You know exactly. I don't need to tell you. You know it already. This is just confirmation. Okay, Lord, I'm sorry. I know I should have done that. I will do it. Whether it's forgiving a brother, whether it's fixing the neighbor's plumbing or whatever it is that God put it on your heart, go ahead and get it done, right? Then you shall call, and the Lord will answer. You shall cry, and he will say, here I am, right? My sister and I have done decades of this. So now when we go, we are like, Lord, you owe us something. But God never owes you nothing, right? God is not a debtor to no one. But we have this confidence, right? As a child goes to a father, we like, hey, father, come on, we need help. Come on, let's do this. So, but it's because we have kind of wanting to do the Isaiah 58 fast. Our whole life has been Isaiah 58 fast. So we're just telling you, hey, step into it and see the benefits. See verse 8 and 9 happen in your life. So it'll come to pass. It's guaranteed. God is saying it himself. These are his words, right? Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So for me, always the thing of reaching out to evangelize, to give the word, to win the souls, right? So always, I have seen that doesn't cost us anything to just smile or show concern, just be respectful. It's very important, even